Hello, everyone, and welcome to AOPA State Policy Forecast. I'm your host, Sam Miller, and today I will be giving you the most up-to-date information on the current O&P climate. With the help of our members, AOPA tracks and addresses state-level policy challenges across the country. I'll be giving you the scoop on some of those efforts over the next few minutes. To start things off, we're headed to Oregon, where insurance fairness legislation has just been introduced. Senate Bill 797, introduced on January 24th, implements insurance fairness for orthotic and prosthetic devices for enrollees of all ages in private, group, and individual health insurance plans in the state. Oregon previously enacted insurance fairness through HB 2517 in 2007. However, HB 2517 was repealed in 2017 due to a sunset clause in Oregon statute. Next, we'll travel to Arkansas, where Medicaid reimbursement legislation has been introduced. Senate Bill 92, introduced on January 23rd, would set reimbursement for orthotics and prosthetics under the state Medicaid program to 90% of Medicare. This increase was implemented through regulatory channels on January 1st of this year, but SB 92 would codify the increase into law. Wait a minute, I know this song. It's the So Kids Can Move groove once again. Let's head west to New Mexico for an update. After successfully passing out of the House Health and Human Services Committee, HB 131 successfully passed out of the New Mexico House of Representatives with a unanimous 68-0 vote of approval. Patient advocate Kyle Stepp and Viara Ianakieva of the New Mexico Office of Superintendent of Insurance were both on the scene to serve as expert witnesses to Representative Liz Thompson. The bill now goes to the Senate Tax, Business, and Transportation Committee. HB 131 has undergone several amendments since its introduction. The bill now includes language aligning reasonable useful lifetime restrictions to those in the Medicare program, as well as language that prohibits insurers from discriminating or conducting unfair trade practices upon the basis of disability. In addition, the bill's reporting requirement has also been removed, as that data will already be collected and be made accessible by the state of New Mexico as required by law. Next, let's travel back to Arkansas to learn more about a new bill. HB 1252, introduced on January 25th, amends the state's insurance fairness law to mandate all ages coverage of 2 additional prosthetic devices, one for athletics or recreation, and one for showering and bathing. Francois Vanderwatt of Vanderwatt P&O is leading the charge to gather advocates in the state for hearing testimony. Next, let's move on over to Colorado, where new legislation has also been introduced. The Rocky Mountain Orthotic and Prosthetic Coalition has worked with Representative David Ortiz to introduce HB 1136, which requires commercial, private, and group health insurance plans in the state to cover activity-specific prostheses for enrollees under 26 years of age. On March 1st, the RMOPC will be participating in Representative Ortiz's Disability Rights Advocacy Day at the Colorado State Capitol, where folks from all over the state will advocate for accessibility and show support for the slate of disability-related bills in the works during this legislative session. Up next, we'll travel east to Indiana for an update on HB 1433. HB 1433, which mandates coverage of activity-specific orthoses and prostheses under Medicaid, has successfully passed out of the Public Health Committee with a unanimous 12-0 vote in favor. Among the witnesses to testify at the hearing was AOPA State Rep. Eric Schottmeyer of Hanger. The bill will now move on to the Ways and Means Committee. Finally, let's head to New Hampshire for some similar updates on SB 177. SB 177, which mandates coverage of activity-specific O&P devices for enrollees under 18 in private group and individual insurance plans in the state, was approved by the New Hampshire Senate Health and Human Services Committee during a hearing on February 8th, during which Hanger CP Paul Jenkins provided testimony. Well, that just about wraps things up. Thank you for listening to this month's State Policy Forecast. If you'd like to tune into more state O&P policy news, make sure to check out the AOPA Co-op and the State by State section of the O&P Almanac. This is Sam Miller, signing off.